Welcome to Beyond the Velvet Rope, where ambition meets access. I'm your host, Neal Oates Jr., best-selling author, keynote speaker, and executive business growth coach. If you're a service-based entrepreneur, executive, or minority business owner who's ready to attract affluent clients, elevate your positioning, and turn your authority into affluence, you're in the right place. Each episode, we break down how affluent people think, decide, and buy. And we give you the strategies, stories, and systems that move you from general admission to VIP in your market. For links to my book, my website, and other resources mentioned in this episode, be sure to check the show notes. Now, let's step beyond the velvet rope. Most people talk about networking, but very few understand the power of a strategic network. A network designed with intention, aligned with identity, and built to accelerate opportunity, authority, and affluence. When I say your network is your net worth, I'm not just giving you a cliche. I'm giving you a philosophy. Because the higher you rise, the more you will realize this truth. The people around you determine the doors in front of you. Success is not a solo pursuit. Affluence is not an individual sport. Every wealthy, influential, high-performing person you know has one thing in common. They built a circle that matched the level they wanted to play at. And that's what I want you to understand today. A lot of people confuse knowing people with having a network. They're not the same. When most people network, they focus on quantity. You know, how many business cards can I collect? How many followers can I attract? How many events can I attend? The affluent don't think that way. They focus on quality. Who elevates my thinking? Who challenges my comfort? Who expands my access? Who accelerates my growth? Your network is either a ladder or a limitation. You can't grow your business, your revenue, your influence, or your opportunities if you're surrounded by people who aren't growing themselves. The people closest to you, they shape your standards, your expectations, your decisions, and your identity. And identity drives outcome. This is why this principle appears early in the book, because expanding your circle is often the first step in expanding your life. There are 3 types of networks. Most people never move beyond the first level. Level 1, the social network. This is where most people spend their time. Casual connections, people you know from events, social media, acquaintances, or individuals you interact with occasionally. This network is wide, but it's shallow. Valuable for socializing, but not for elevating your life. Level number 2, the strategic network. This is where high performers begin to separate themselves. A strategic network includes people who share your goals, understand your ambitions, and help sharpen your capacity. These are the people you grow with, you collaborate, you exchange ideas, and you push each other. And then there's level number 3, the affluent network. This is the top tier. The circle of influence that elevates everything about you. These are people with access, authority, and experience. They open doors you didn't even know existed. They mention your name when you're not in the room. They multiply your opportunities instead of simply encouraging your dreams. Only the intentional ever reach this level. There are 5 things that affluent individuals do that the average person simply doesn't. Number 1, they build before they need. Average performers only reach out when they need something. Affluent leaders invest long before they ever need a favor, a connection, or an opportunity. They understand that relationships don't grow in emergencies. They grow in consistency. Number 2, they curate their circle. They don't let everyone in. I'll repeat that for the people in the back. They do not let everyone in. Your network must reflect your direction. If someone doesn't elevate your thinking, protect your energy, or align with your standards, they don't get space in your circle. Number 3, They create value first. Affluent individuals understand reciprocity. They don't enter relationships asking, what can I get? They enter asking, what can I contribute? Because people trust and invest in those who add value. Number 4, they protect their reputation. Your reputation walks into rooms before you do. In affluent circles, reputation is currency. One poor association, one questionable partnership, one short-sighted decision can cost you more than money. It can cost you an opportunity. And number 5, they stay visible to the right people. Visibility creates familiarity. Familiarity builds trust. Trust opens doors. People can't promote what they can't see. Strategic networking requires strategic visibility. So now we're going to look at how to build a high-value network that elevates your life. Let's talk about how you can begin building the kind of network that elevates your outcomes. First, identify the rooms you want to belong in. Most people only network with who they can reach. Affluent leaders network with people who reflect their aspirations. Ask yourself, where do the people I want to become spend their time? Who do they learn from? Who do they collaborate with? Who do they trust? Get into those environments, even if it feels intimidating at first. Number 2, audit your current circle. Look around you. Do the people closest to you normalize excellence or make excuses for mediocrity? Your circle is either pulling you forward or pulling you back. There is no in between. You cannot create an affluent life while surrounded by a scarcity mindset. Number 3, be someone worth connecting with. Your network expands when your value expands. Become the person who brings insight, perspective, energy, and excellence everywhere you go. Doors open for people who solve problems. Doors open for people who elevate rooms. Doors open for people who act like they belong there. Number 4, focus on depth, not breadth. 5 powerful relationships can change your business, your income, your life faster than 5,000 casual connections. Prioritize depth. Build trust. Show consistency. Demonstrate character. People open doors for those that they believe in. There are several mistakes that keep even talented professionals from building affluent networks. They try to connect with everyone instead of the right ones. They lead with need instead of value. They stay in comfortable rooms instead of entering challenging ones. Oftentimes, they mistake digital proximity for real influence. They may cling to relationships that were relevant to their past, but incompatible with their future. They wait for opportunities instead of creating them. Your network cannot expand until you expand. In affluent environments, people don't ask, who do you know? They ask, who can vouch for you? Who trusts you? Whose reputation covers you? Who benefits from your elevation? When you start thinking this way, networking shifts from random introductions to strategic alignment. Your network becomes a mirror of your identity, a reflection of your value, a preview of your future. If you want a bigger future, you need a bigger circle. If you're ready to expand your network, the first step is expanding your identity. Your network grows in proportion to your value, your discipline, and your clarity. To elevate your circle intentionally, get your copy of the Affluent Negroes so you can apply the exercises and frameworks that transform how you build relationships. And if you want to strategically upgrade your environment, your connections, and your positioning, just schedule a strategy discovery session. The conversation is the doorway to the rooms you belong in, the relationships you need, and the opportunities waiting on the other side of your next level. Your next level is connected to someone you haven't met yet. So let's make sure you're ready to meet them. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening to Beyond the Velvet Rope. I appreciate you investing your time, your attention, and your energy into leveling up your life and business. If today's episode helped you, Share it with someone who needs to hear it, and make sure you follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. For more tools on how to help you attract elite clients and build a business that belongs on the other side of the velvet rope, check out the show notes. You'll find my book, my website, and additional resources to go even deeper on this journey. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you, or you see me, don't be average, be world-renowned. Peace.